episode 3850, One More Yes.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous start to your week. Can you believe it? We're already in full speed ahead. We are mid-October. Take a deep breath. The colors are changing. But what if, just what if you had one more yes? For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted to have your presence. If you already even had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, as you know, we are on pray.com, so go check it out. All the time, there's some incredible speakers and pastors and therapists and counselors and people who just want to pour into your life. Go check them out. We're there all the time. You can go and check us out, Create Your Now. And on there, you'll find us on our actual live TV show. You'll find us there every Tuesdays, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Central, and that's 8:30 a.m. Pacific. Oh, so many times to remember. It's hard. But I want you to think about you right now. I want you to think about where you're going, what you're doing, the season of life that you're in. We're in fall. We're moving towards what? Halloween. If you celebrate that, it's here almost. If you don't have your costume, think about getting it. Then we're moving into what? Thanksgiving. And this really begins to kind of speed up and ramp up the holidays. And with that, though, sometimes pulls on our heartstrings too. Because we start reminiscing, we start thinking about traditions, we start having the thoughts of what if. And it's around the holidays that a lot of memories are created, good or bad, but memories are created. And so today, I want you just to pull back for a moment and think about what would happen if something would change. Because in life, we can sometimes have this idea that saying yes to everything is the way to live. But then when life happens and you're in a season of more chaos than calm, no becomes the easier way out. Yet, what happens when you get that call? The one that connects with who you are and who you are becoming, your purpose and passion with your presence. Will it be one more yes? You know, I would love to think that just everything happens in just a, brief moment, but it doesn't. No one has magical moments except for the immediate seconds when the magic happens. Every time something extraordinary occurs, it all starts from the ordinary. The ordinary schedule you held for yourself. The ordinary practice that proved the progress over and over. The ordinary daily regimen that kept you healthy and in check. The ordinary devotion to you growing into what's next. You don't stumble onto who you're meant to be. You choose it. And every choice is a fork in the road, an invitation to add one more yes or fall back into comfort zones. Laying down and relaxing in the lazy boy recliner. I want you to think back for a moment. Remember a time when an opportunity knocked so close you could almost reach out and clasp it. But instead of stepping forward, you ducked. You took the well-worn path many take when the climb looks too steep, too risky, too much work. So you dodge it. You run away from it. You say, yeah, not now. It's not wonderful. The excuses you buy into, whatever it is. You go and talk to people even, and you are convinced the answer is no. Now imagine if you'd said yes. Just one more yes. How different would your story be today? Now, I don't want this question to spiral into regret. That's not where we're headed, because you're like, Christiane, it's supposed to be inspirational and motivational. And right now I'm kind of feeling, whoa, we're going down. It's not a should have, could have, would have trap. No, it's not. It's a spark meant to light your future steps. What's coming next? One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. And so this spark is going to help you be like, okay, wait, what if I had just one more yes? You don't want to be chained to your past stumbles, because sometimes one more yes is exactly what the moment demands. You remember episode 3849? Yeah, that was just yesterday. If you haven't listened to it, go back. Just by Chance is the title. And I talked about a story in there called the Shanghai Masters story. It's about tennis. And there's two cousins involved, and both are tennis players, obviously, and they meet on the court for the final. Now, they've practiced with each other. They played against each other and other things, worked out, whatever. But only a few days before the Masters started, Valentin Vacarat got a phone call saying he qualified, and they were asking if they could expect him. And his thoughts were, well, let's give it a chance and see what happens. Well, what I didn't tell you is on Sunday, just this past Sunday, he won his first ATP title at the Shanghai Masters, defeating his cousin, yes, who he played was his cousin in the final, Arthur Renderneck. This was a historic win. Do you know what he was ranked before he started this Masters? He was ranked 204th. He moved from 204th to 40th. Holy cow. Yes, that's the power of one more yes. So what's your Shanghai Masters? What's the call you're hesitating to return? What's the yes that you need to consider? Now, maybe you're like, Christiane, yeah, this tennis thing I don't get. But if you talk football, I might get. So yeah, let's talk about the Bears and the Commanders. Did you watch the game last night? Oh, it was a great game. And it's interesting, pastor friend of mine, he's rooting for the Chicago Bears. And as I was watching, I'm like, oh, he's up there with his pastor voice and all going, yes, so go Pastor Mike. He's just yelling for him. I know he's from Chicago, even though he doesn't have a church up there. He has a church in Iowa. It's so much fun. And I could just hear him yelling and screaming at the TV. But if you watch the game, you know the story of Jake Moody. And I don't know if you heard or if you followed, and it's just interesting, right? For me, it's all about the stories. Jake Moody was released the first week in 2025 by the San Francisco 49ers. They said, goodbye, we don't need you anymore. He was there for 2 seasons, and then he said, no. Chicago Bears added them to their practice squad. And then guess what? Yesterday afternoon, he was put on the roster. Yep, he was going to be the kicker at Monday Night Football. Seriously. What? Moody won the game with the final kick. It was about 38 yards, giving the Chicago Bears the win 25-24 against the Washington Commanders. What if he wouldn't have said yes to the Chicago Bears? Remember, they only brought him on to the practice squad. He was on the kicking team. He was the kicker at the San Francisco 49ers for 2 years. And he's like, yeah, no. It's not working here. We're going to let you go from the 49ers. And Chicago Bears are like, we'll take you for the practice squad. We'll do that. And then all of a sudden, it's like, nope, you're up. You're on our roster. You're kicking. What opportunity or passion? Maybe a challenge that's in front of you might be waiting for your yes. Where is your courage to say, you know what? I don't know. There's something about it. Yeah, my friend, this is your nudge. Don't leave it behind until the doors are closed. Explore. Do what you need to do with one more yes. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Yeah, woo. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life, and love your journey? Visit CreateYourNow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.